Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the first video on my channel and it's definitely not a calm, relaxing start to this channel. There's a lot of drama going on, specifically in the beauty community. So today I'm going to be talking about how Shane Dawson might be getting dropped by Jeffree Star in terms of his merch. This is not saying that they aren't friends anymore. This is not saying that his makeup is going to get taken off of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is only talking about his merch. So this could be the start of the end of Jeffree Star and Shane being friends. Before I get into this, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and tap the bell if you enjoy this video and want to see more. I'm going to be uploading daily at 11 a.m. I might upload more than that, but you can at least expect one upload every day at 11 a.m. So make sure to subscribe so that you can keep up with the latest drama, YouTube news, anything that you want to call it. But anyway, let's get into this video and start talking about how Jeffree Star might be dropping Shane Dawson from his merch line. So before I get into that, since my channel is new and I can't just assume that everybody knows what's going on, I'm going to explain briefly what has been going on in the beauty community and with Shane Dawson so that you guys can understand what is actually happening. If you guys already know all of this and you're up to date with everything, I'm just going to put a timestamp on the screen that you can skip ahead to when I talk about what's actually happening with Jeffree Star taking him off of the merch. But briefly, I'm just going to explain. So basically what has been happening is that Shane Dawson has recently been getting exposed for so many things. So many things led up to Shane Dawson getting exposed, but basically all you have to know is that Shane Dawson TV is his old channel before he started using his Shane channel. I think his Shane channel might have even been his backup channel until it started growing more than Shane Dawson TV, or he just stopped using Shane Dawson TV. But on his Shane Dawson TV channel, he had a lot of public videos that were very controversial in terms of predatory comments, and a lot of things were racist on his channel, including blackface and saying racial slurs. So he's been getting canceled by a lot of people, and that includes different brands. So far his books have been removed from Target, and he has also had his makeup products removed from Morphe. So that is the first two of all of the places that are starting to drop Shane Dawson out of their stores. And one store that actually is standing by Shane Dawson is Barnes & Noble. They are not directly standing by it, but a YouTuber named Sanders Kennedy emailed Barnes & Noble just like they did for Target. And Target actually did respond and remove the books, or they're slowly going to be removing the books from Target. But in Barnes & Noble, they responded back to his email, which I'll put up on the screen. They responded back saying, "Sanders, appreciate you reaching out, but we do not have a comment on this at this moment." So instead of standing up and saying, yes, we are going to remove this because we don't stand for what Shane Dawson has done, they have decided to at least stand by him for now. They haven't made a final decision, or they're just going to stick by having Shane Dawson in their stores. So that's not confirmed, but it just shows you that there are places that are starting to remove Shane Dawson from their stores, so they are not associated with all the behavior that Shane Dawson did in his past that is starting to make him and people around him look terrible. So now that you know a little bit more about what's been going on, now I can talk about why some people think Jeffree is going to be releasing Shane from his merch. So if you didn't watch Shane's most recent series with Jeffree Star, then you didn't know that Shane had actually signed a deal with Jeffree Star and Killer Merch to have his merch through Killer Merch only and not through Amazon. So after selling out a lot of the merch and making a lot of money for both of them, it seems like Jeffree Star and his co-owner are starting to think about releasing Shane from the merch line. So somebody on Twitter who claims that their friend works at Killer Merch, this is all alleged. I don't know if this person actually knows somebody that works at Killer Merch, but if this is true, this is big news. So basically what this person said was, "My friend that works for Killer Merch just told me that they want Jeffree to denounce his friendship with Shane and drop him from their line. Everyone got sent home last night because Jeffree and the other owner of Killer Merch were bumping heads regarding the issue." So I don't know if that means that Jeffree Star is trying to defend Shane and the other person thinks that they should denounce Shane for business purposes, because obviously you don't want somebody that has been doing all of this bad stuff that has been exposed. It even was covered on CNN. A lot of people know about this right now. Even the Smith family, like Will Smith's family, attacked Shane for what he was doing. So you know that this is a huge story, and anybody that is relating themselves to Shane is going to look terrible. This isn't even relating to the whole drama with Tati and James Charles, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know about that. This is just crazy that this could happen where Jeffree is kind of taking his business over Shane, which I personally don't know if that would be too shocking. Another reason people believe that this is true and why Jeffree Star Cosmetics could be the next thing that drops Shane is because many people think that Jeffree owns stock or is a co-owner of Morphe, because in Tati's video, if you haven't watched it, she made a 40-minute video, and in the video she said that Jeffree Star is the co-owner of Morphe.
I've also recently been informed that Jeffree is allegedly a co-owner of Morphe. Before the scandal occurred, I had also been told that James Charles was about to develop an entire cosmetics line with the owners of Morphe.
So after that video, Morphe reached out to a representative, and Business Insider covered the story and said that Morphe responded saying, "We can confirm that Jeffree Star retains no ownership of Morphe." A Morphe representative said, "He's not an investor, he's not a co-owner. Our only relationship is through retail distribution of Jeffree Star Cosmetics and our 2019 Morphe X collaboration." So basically what they're saying is that Tati was basically lying in her video when she said that he was a co-owner of the business. But there are some video clips that are coming out that actually show that in the past he did say that he owned stock in Morphe, which would make sense because Jeffree actually still has all his products in Morphe, and Shane has been removed, even though Jeffree has done a lot of the same things that Shane has done in his past.
Yeah, so it's called Morphe Brushes. So it's like a company that I invested in, and I have my own brand in the store. Kind of like a Sephora, but like better. Yeah.
So because Jeffree owns part of Morphe in a lot of people's mind, I'm not saying it's true, but a lot of people think it is because he says he owns stock in it. So because Jeffree Star has claimed to own stock in Morphe, a lot of people think that he is part of the reason Shane got removed, and that could be why Killer Merch is next and possibly Jeffree Star Cosmetics is next, because if he was the one making the decision to remove him or contributing to that decision, then he could be contributing to this decision as well. Obviously, this is all what people are thinking. It's not something that is 100% fact. Obviously, Morphe is saying that he doesn't own any part of the company, but then there's also the video clip that I just showed you where he is claiming that he owns it. So it's very confusing on if he does or if he doesn't. But if he does own part of it, it would make sense why his are still there and Shane's are not, because Shane doesn't own anything in it. And it would make sense that Killer Merch and Jeffree Star Cosmetics could be next. And in this tweet, we see that Jeffree Star is already considering dropping Shane from the merch, just like he did to James Charles when the whole drama with Tati was going around the first time, when James Charles looked terrible. So now that you guys know all the information, I'm just going to give my personal opinion. Personally, I think that this is something Jeffree Star is probably going to do. I don't know if this means that they're not friends, but he just seems like the type of person that cares a lot about his businesses almost more than his friendships. This could be just how I see it. I don't know if it's 100% true, but I could totally see him dropping Shane from his merch line just to keep the business's name good and not represented by somebody that has been exposed for so many terrible things. Anyway, that is my opinion. Make sure to comment down below your opinion, and I will see you in the next video.